When we visit a loved one's final resting spot, usually there's a headstone to mark who they were during their time alive. But that's not always the case. KELOLAND's Lauren Solich looks at how one organization is striving to tell the stories of those buried in unmarked graves.
A meaningful cause for any age, remembering the lives of those gone before us.
I wanted to help other people to bury their babies that they hoped that they didn't die.
EVELYN Rock and her siblings donated money to the South Dakota Independent Order of Odd Fellows that went toward the purchase of 2 headstones for unmarked graves in the Minnehaha County Cemetery.
Over 250 of them, their graves were unmarked, so they were laid to rest here, but there's no indication of where or who is in those plots other than documentation on a piece of paper in the county superintendent's office.
The Odd Fellows have so far placed headstones on 60 unmarked graves in the cemetery. They started with the graves of infants and have now moved on to adults.
I know that everybody, regardless of what they've done or where they've been or whose lives have been touched by them, it all matters. And so I'm just very passionate about the fact that people's stories matter, and the fact that they lived matters.
They've had some help along the way too.
It's a good feeling because you get to help others remember their people.
Like if you don't have a family, you don't have anyone really to bury you and put your name out there, I think it's important that everyone has that.
It's kind of an odd job, you don't really think about it much. And it kind of just helps you to see how there's all these small things that when you put them together, it's what makes a community.
Around 50 volunteers helped the Odd Fellows place 30 headstones in the cemetery for unmarked adult graves. Many of those volunteers were football players from 4 area high schools.
Hopefully, by engaging the younger generation and instilling a passion for the importance of this project in them, one day every grave out here will have a permanent marker and a lasting identification that they lived.
In Sioux Falls, Lauren Solich, KELOLAND News.
The national website for the Independent Order of Odd Fellows says the organization looks to develop personal and social development. The Odd Fellows are able to purchase the headstones through fundraising and donations. If you'd like to help them in their effort to mark the graves at the cemetery, follow the link in this story on KELOLAND.com.